Van Gerwen, you get that feeling, don't you? And for that reason, he should find some rhythm. He's already found plenty in this game in round one against Chris McTernan. As we say, second round tomorrow. Andrew Coulter awaits the winner, and it's likely at this stage to be this man, Van Gerwen. Mighty Mike,
100.
they call him. Best regional performance, the last 64 in the Northwest in the build-up to this tournament. All weekend long, we're here all 4 days here on Sky Sports with the grand final coming up on Sunday.
59.
Yeah, we've some big lads joining the fray tomorrow. Have we ever?
Absolutely, Sid, and even tonight, of course, looking forward to seeing Richie Burnett in action a little bit later. Danger Scouse, Alan Green is on the way as well. We saw him at Purfleet over Christmas, didn't we? He had a good World Championships. And of course, the big boys joining us tomorrow and Saturday as well.
That's right, like Sir Gary Smedin, Andy Calaby, who toppled Taylor in Ireland a few years back, and Mark
42.
Walsh, who's got a big reputation from Hertfordshire. So they are all here. Not to mention the usual suspects: Taylor, Barney, Shelton, Lloyd, Manley.
57.
Van Gerwen looking to step up the pace and try and make it an emphatic victory here. He's already 6-1 ahead, but he'll look to step up the pace because that's his natural game. Likes to play it quick.
95.
I have just spent about 30 seconds trying to work out who it reminds me of, apart from Jerry Lee Lewis. You know that film Toys? You know, the bad kid who breaks the toys?
98.
Look at the eyes.
You require 164.
Just this sort of guy to sink a rubber duck.
Stays on the 18s now, Van Gerwen.
128. Chris, you require 170.
He won't make any mistake next time, and McTernan really with a lot of pressure on him now. Sweltering heat on the main stage. Needs another treble 20 and he'll go for the bull. Doesn't get there.
Eric Bristow, former world champion 5 times, is gobsmacked in our scanner at the sheer cheek and arrogance of the man in green.
105.
The junior Brissy was like this when he was 18. Take it from Sydney.
Gets close and gets there this time. 7-1 for Michael Van Gerwen. One leg away from going through to the second round. It was what a lot of people expected ahead of the game. And he's not played quite at the fast pace that people have told us about. Sometimes he plays a lot quicker than this. But he's got the required outcome. He's 7-1 up. He's got the throw. Surely this game will be all over in a matter of a few moments' time.
91.
The beauty of the game. Say 30 years since I started here in Charnock Richard, just up the road here, when I did the Vernon Seven-a-Sides tournaments. There were some great players there. Eric Bristow, John Lowe were there, Bristow new into the England team, bristling with it. And I've rarely heard a whisper around the game like there is about this lad. Adrian Lewis of Stoke, yes,
43.
now in his early 20s, there was the same whisper. But even Adrian, at this age, well, Adrian was in darts at the age of 18, he's got a flash and a crackle that is wondrous to behold.
Yeah, when you look at players like Van Gerwen and Wade, might not be too long, you know, before we see these boys in the Premier League as well. And the Alexandra Palace over Christmas for the World Championship. He's not happy there, though. Van Gerwen. His average in the match is 82.03 so far. Well ahead of McTernan, 10 points ahead on average of Chris McTernan here. But still, you can see Van Gerwen gets irritated when it doesn't go right for him.
85.
Raymond Barneyveld, who's got a big judge of the game, the holder of this title, said to me, this boy is an animal. He attacks you, he attacks the ball, and that is supreme darting arrogance. Brilliant.
First 180 of the match, first 180 of the tournament for Michael Van Gerwen, and make no mistake, it won't be his last one of the weekend. If he is to get to the final, it's a hectic schedule for him all weekend long. 9 games away from the grand final, but he's come into this tournament third favourite, even though, of course, he's only been on the circuit regularly since January. He's an exciting player, and you could see why then. And this is for the match now, Sid.
Single 60, Topsy once changes the shot for the match. The one-leg kid from Holland pulls the dart. 2 10s.
28. Chris required 95.
McTernan needs a bullseye to start off here. He's not gone for that, though. 25 bull is an option. Bullseye now for McTernan. Oh, he's agonisingly close. Could have got back into it. Now Van Gerwen, surely this time he'll grab the opportunity with both hands.
Here he is. He takes a sip of water. We'll be talking to him very soon unless something goes drastically wrong. That's a marker. Eyes like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Rex the hops of McTernan.
Michael Van Gerwen goes through 8-1. He goes through into the second round against Andrew Coulter tomorrow here at the Reebok Stadium. We'll be hearing from Michael Van Gerwen talking to Dave Clark in a few moments' time.
Well, it's a winning dart for the first time we've seen it on Sky Sports. Michael Van Gerwen, 18 years of age, and an 8-1 victory over Chris McTernan, an adhesive technician from Lancashire. He will remember this day for a long, long time. Well, Michael's made his way up to the studio. Congratulations. Just good to get out of the way, I suppose, that first game.
Yeah, it's very difficult to play first game, new stage, first television tournament in England. Very difficult to play. Yeah, but it was not good for me. I can do it better.
How good can you be? I mean, we've heard a lot of stories about tournaments in Holland and how well you can play.
You can beat everybody, but you also can lose everybody. It's just a moment of the day, but normally I play better.
Have you found that you're adjusting your game against different players because you're known as one of the quickest throwers of a dart?
Yeah, and also when players are playing good, I'm playing good also. When players are playing not that good, like the guy, he was not that good against me. Yeah, he put me down a little bit. That's not good. My game was not good.
Raymond van Barneveld said that the way to beat you is to try and slow you down. Do you think players are going to do that as this tournament progresses?
I play Raymond now about 6 times. I think it's now 3-3 or anything. So it's not every time he beat me. But always good games, always.
Hey, listen, it didn't slow you down here. Let's just show you. This is one of the most hit sites on the internet. We've been showing it on Sky Sports as well. This 9-darter against Raymond van Barneveld, that must have been one of the high points of your career so far.
Yeah. It's same like the Wimbledon Master last year. My biggest point in the darts till now.
What was the atmosphere like when you were going for it?
Yeah, the practicing, I always miss much time on doubles. Now I was hit the double 18. Yeah, it's good. It's beautiful.
How long did it take to come down after that?
10 minutes.
Hey, listen, you've made the move now from the BDO to the PDC. Was one of the reasons you did that because you want to challenge Phil Taylor, and you've also perhaps seen what Raymond van Barneveld has achieved?
Not only that, but in the PDC it's more professional. If you go in the BDO, you play first. In the PDC you always have professional good dart boards. In the BDO we have boards like this. It's not good. Yeah.
Hey, listen, what about the atmosphere here? It's not as loud as it's going to get as the weekend progresses. How far do you think you can go in this tournament?
You cannot say before. Maybe you hit tomorrow a guy. You meet a guy you don't know. Maybe he's that good. He beat you. You never know.
Today you're on the main stage on board number 1. Tomorrow you're out on board number 7, which is going to be a lot different for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally on stage I more like to play on stage than on the floor. But you need to play also good on the floor as on the stage. That's the game.
Would you like to play Phil Taylor in this tournament just to perhaps show him and show the world how good you are?
In the final.
You're not short on confidence, are you?
Yeah, you need. You can't say before you're going to lose. You need to say I'm going to win. If you say I'm going to lose, then you can better again go home and go and practice something like that.
Hey, listen, congratulations. I know you don't think you played anything like your best, but it was terrific entertainment, not just about the likes of Michael Van Gerwen, men who make the latter stages of major